Sophie had always dreamed of running her own business. As a child, she spent hours imagining what it would be like to be the CAO of a successful company. She worked hard in school and went on to study business in college. After graduation, she launched her own startup, a clothing brand that sold eco-friendly and sustainable clothing. The business quickly took off, and Sophie was riding high. For a few years, everything went smoothly. Sales were steady, and Sophie was able to make a name for herself in the fashion industry as an advocate for ethical and sustainable fashion. However, as the years went on, Sophie began to notice a change in her customers. They were becoming more interested in fast fashion, cheap prices, and trendy clothing rather than ethical and sustainable fashion. Sophie tried to pivot her business, offering more affordable options and trying to keep up with the latest trends. But her efforts were in vain. Sales continued to decline, and Sophie began to feel like she was losing her passion for the business. One day, Sophie made the difficult decision to close down her clothing brand. She was heartbroken, but she knew it was the right thing to do. She needed to take a step back, reevaluate her goals, and figure out what she wanted to do next. Sophie took a few months off to travel and clear her head. She visited remote parts of the world, seeing the damage that the fashion industry was causing to the environment and the people who worked in it. She knew she couldn't go back to her old ways. She wanted to create a business that would have a positive impact on the world. With renewed energy and determination, Sophie began to research new business ideas. She stumbled upon a problem that she was passionate about solving: the lack of access to clean water in developing countries. She decided to launch a new startup that would create affordable and sustainable water filters that could be used in remote villages. Sophie poured all of her energy and resources into her new venture. She worked tirelessly, designing and testing the filters, finding suppliers, and building a team of dedicated employees. She wanted to create a company that was not just profitable, but also ethical and environmentally responsible. After months of hard work, Sophie's water filters were ready to launch. She used her marketing skills to spread the word about her new company, and soon, orders began to pour in. People were excited about the idea of supporting a business that was making a positive impact on the world. As the company grew, Sophie continued to prioritize ethics and sustainability. She made sure that her employees were treated well and paid fair wages. She used recycled materials whenever possible and ensured that the manufacturing process was environmentally responsible. She also donated a portion of her profits to organizations that were working to provide clean water to those in need. Sophie's dedication and hard work paid off. Her company became wildly successful, and she was able to expand into new markets and help even more people gain access to clean water. Her employees were happy and fulfilled, knowing that they were working for a company that was making a real difference in the world. Sophie felt a sense of redemption. She had experienced failure in her previous business, but she had learned from her mistakes and had used that knowledge to create something truly remarkable. She was proud of what she had accomplished, and she knew that her work was making a positive impact on the world. As she looked back on her journey, Sophie realized that failure was not something to be feared. It was an opportunity to learn and grow. Without her previous business failure, she never would have found her true calling and created a company that was making a real difference in the world. Sophie's story is a reminder that with hard work, determination, and a commitment to doing what is right,